Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I feel like knocking out a very easy quilt block, something that I made up. Again, it probably exists. I have not seen it, but I'm pretty sure I have not come up with anything new. I am going to call this one a disappearing half-square triangle. You may be familiar with disappearing quilt blocks, like if you do a 4-patch or a 9-patch, you cut it up in a certain way, rearrange some of the pieces, and they call it a disappearing 4-patch or 9-patch or whatever patch you're working on. I am going to be making a simple half-square triangle, and we're going to cut that and rearrange it just a little bit to create a new quilt block. And I'm just curious to go put that on my quilting design board and see what I can do with it. I do want to mention, many of you ask me what I'm using for the design board. It is not a quilting software program. It's an old version of Printmaster. I do not suggest you use that because it is very time consuming and everything is done manually. I have to copy and paste the images, rotate them, and so it's not meant for that. But it's what I use because it's what I have. So let's just get started. I have 2 squares of fabric. Mine happen to be 8 inches square. You can use whatever you want. We're actually going to make 2 half-square triangles, but I'm only using one. For this video, we'll save the other one for another quilt block. You put them right sides together, and we're going to draw a line down the diagonal. This line will not show, so you can use pen, pencil, whatever you want. You know, one of these days I'll just pick up some fabric markers, or even a piece of chalk will work. Oh, I did want to mention, you probably want contrasting colors so your design can pop. I'm going to the machine and I am just going to sew down each side of this line about 1/4 of an inch away. I just use my foot as the guide, and I'm not taking you to the machine. I do have a video that shows how to do this, but just to show you up close, there is a line there, and I'm just going to sew on each side using the line as a guide. You can see the line, and I sewed on each side. And now we're just going to cut on the diagonal line that we drew. And I'm going to go press these open. If you have a dark side, you want to just put the dark side on top, press to set your seam, open, and then press this way, and then your seam will be to the dark side. As I said, I'm only using 1 block. You would want to make 4 to make designs, but I'm going to just upload this, copy and paste it, and create 4 digitally, and I'm going to save the other block for a different design. But just so you can see, we did indeed make 2, just putting one aside. And I'm going to cut this in half this way. I don't think it really matters which way you cut it, because I think it pretty much is going to do the same no matter what. But, you know, I'm facing this way, and I'm just going to cut across horizontally. I'm just going to fold it in half, and I'm going to go ahead and press to make my line to cut. That's good enough. I'm just going to turn it to make cutting easier. So this is our block. I cut it in half horizontally facing me. Now I'm just going to take the bottom and I'm going to flip it, and we're going to reattach it like that. So let me go to the machine. I'm just going to put these 2 together and sew. And this is what we have, a disappearing half-square triangle. And I think that, you know, I might be able to make a few different designs on the design board. I'm not sure how many. I never know until I get there. Pretty cool. Very easy. I mean, super easy. So let me get busy. Do subscribe so you don't miss any future easy quilt blocks. I love to find ways to make easy blocks that can create quilts that look complicated. That's the way we like to do things around here. So please subscribe. I will be back with more soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!